Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, doing another Tea with Nan on a Monday at 12 o'clock. Welcome. I've got my Aquarius cup today, having a nice cup of tea, looking outside at the sun. It's so beautiful. It's a lovely day again, aren't we lucky? I've already done a gratitude list today. I really love, the air is fresh and it's beautiful. So I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Today's talk we're going to have, the Tea with Nan, is all about using crystal energy. Now, I haven't got anyone on here just yet, but I'm going to keep going on. I've got one person watching, so hello, whoever you are, and happy Monday. Hugs to you. I've got two. We've got three people now. Oh, hi, Annie. It's lovely you've joined us. I'm just getting comfy. Yes, it's lovely. Thank you. Happy Monday. Hugs to you, Annie. Lovely to see you on here. So today is all about using crystal energy. Now, people that know me know that I do use crystals a lot. Hi, Vanda. Lovely to see you. Lots of love to you and to you, Irene. And I will catch up later, says Annie. That's fine, honey. And always share this with other people if you want, because if I can inspire anybody, that makes my day. It does. It makes me feel happy. That's what I'm here for. So, using crystal energy. Now, people that know me know I love my crystals. I'm not a crystal healer by any means, but I do use crystals quite a lot for myself, and I help other people to use them too. So today's talk is all about how to use those crystals and why we would even want to do that. Because people don't realise that, you know, with our busy lives, we're sort of focused on the problems, focused on solution, we're focused on those things. And that can accidentally bring our energy down. Oh, thank you, Julie. Happy hugs to you on a Monday. That's very sweet. I'm watching your name scroll up here. So without realising it, we can become obsessed with things we have to fix, sort, do, and really it brings us down. It can also bring up the pressure in ourselves as well. I did a talk a couple of weeks ago, you know, how to, like a pressure cooker, turn it all down, you know, get it all done on number one. So it's about turning that pressure down in ourselves. But have a listen to that if you want to. It's on the Tea with Nan. So I get it all done on number one is a really good one for you to look at, just to help, you know, relieve that pressure. But while you're going about your day, wouldn't it be lovely for you to have a focus on what you want to achieve today in some emotional area? Just think about that. We've got crystals that can help us. They're all, you know, many crystals, all different colours, all different shades. I've got a few here to show you, but I absolutely love, well, my inner child loves it as well, the idea of using an intention with a crystal. You know, they've all got independent energy, each one of them. They're like a bunch of friends you need to use, you know. Treat them like friends just for a while to see how you get on with them. You know, perhaps pick a crystal up and think, oh, I fancy that. I don't know why I need to pick that up. And then perhaps read about it. I've got a few here I bought just recently, yesterday and last week. Yeah, I know that's backwards, but that's cherry quartz, okay? And it's just to show you the card that went with it. If you could pick up something that you're drawn to, it really normally means that you actually need it. You know, your intuition is using that I must have that feeling. And you go to get it and you think, well, why do I need that? And quite often the little card or explanation, or if you Google it, we'll find out why you need that on that day. And this is a really good way of you using the crystal energy as an intention for that day to achieve whatever that you're drawn to for that reason. So I've always used them. A lot of my clients use them because, as I say, it puts that attention to that positive thing that you want to achieve from that. Okay, and you can swap and change them around every day if you want. I've got so many I want to show you here. I know you are crystal books out. Yeah, there's crystal books out there, Julie. Absolutely. Oh, she wants me to write a crystal book. Do you know what? I could write a crystal book on how I use them and the easy, simple way of using them. Oh, hi, Christina. Happy Monday to you. The way I use them is I don't sort of research it. I tend to go in the shop and I pick one up and I think, oh, I really love that feeling. Or I might, you know, that when I pick it up, it sort of resonates with me. And then I look at why I need it. So you can do it that way. Or you can think, well, I'm feeling stressed or worried or burdened. Which crystal is good for that? Hi, Jane. Happy Monday. Hugs to you, hon. So you might go either way. You might think, I'm feeling this. I need a crystal to help. And you could Google that or go to a book or use your instinct. Or you can do what I do and just pick them up and go, oh, this just feels like it's mine today. You might not need it every day. I mean, I used to go through lots of phases in my life where lots of things had to be done. I needed confidence, or I needed to feel courage maybe, or strength. Oh, thank you for the hugs. So on those days, I might pick up a crystal, tiger's eye, or whatever I felt I needed. Carnelian was a good one for me. That was because it really gave me the courage and the strength to move forward. And I didn't take it off. I wore it every day for a couple of years, actually, until I felt as if I'd got enough out of using that crystal. I'm not suggesting you have to wear them for a long time. I'm wearing one now. A lot of women wear them about themselves, you know, either in a necklace or about their clothing. Oh, who's that? That's Jane. Oh, hi, Jane. That's lovely. And some of my clients will laugh at that because they put them in all sorts of odd places, but at least they don't lose them and they keep them and they're aware they're there. So the crystals, all different colours, relate to your chakra energy. Now, this is a little chakra man I've got here. They relate. So red crystals, obviously, with a red. And even if you're colourblind, it doesn't matter. You'll still see a shade close to that, okay? So all those different areas there's only 7 colours there. And there's a lot more crystals, and they can relate to each chakra. So there's another way of using that is to look at, perhaps I need that bit rebalanced, or this area, or whatever. And you might go for those crystals to help release that energy in your body. That's another good thing they do. I use them for that in my treatments. So they help to resonate and to help loosen up the area that you're working on with that particular colour. But there are many out there that are a mixture of colours, and you're just drawn to them. They will have a positive effect on your body. And even if you didn't believe in any crystal, the crystal energy at all, and I've got some people that say, oh, I don't believe in all that. How do they work? Even if you didn't believe in them, they're fun as an intention. So I'll just pick this cherry quartz up again just to show you. So supposing it was for an uplifting stone to give you hope and emotional balance and love. Oh, my inner child quite fancied that. Oh, hi, Ellen. Lovely to see you, darling. Happy Monday. Hugs to you. So my inner child fancied that one that day. And so I held it and I thought, yeah. So even if you didn't believe in what it's described to be, whatever that description is, you could still use them, as I say. Well, I fancy representing this beautiful stone here, which is, by the way, very lovely. Can you see that? You can always see through it. It's beautiful. Cherry quartz. I don't need it today. I needed it last week. So even if you didn't believe in it and what they hold independently in their qualities, you could still use it, as I say, for an intention. So today I'm going to feel this when I hold this. It's your brain. You're tricking your brain with it, as well as using the obvious ingredients of whatever they are, whatever their energies are. They're like a cake, aren't they, with all these ingredients, and you just add a bit to them. Some people have lots of crystals on in a day, but I tend to sort of keep it very simple, only have 1 or 2, and with 1 or 2 intentions, okay? So either way, it's an intentional thought to feel whatever you are picking up and using, okay? So I've got a little list here. Yeah, they've all got independent qualities. I've told you about that. So you can focus on that. Well, I picked up about 5 yesterday to add to my collection. And one of my favourites is a really nice stone called Muggle Stone. I know that's backwards, but there it is. Muggle Stone. What a great name. And it's all different colours. Now, I don't know if you can see the reds and the blues and the greens. Let's see if I can get any more colour up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, hi, John. Lovely to see you on here, my dear cousin. So, Muggle Stone, beautiful. It's all about attitude, apparently. And protection stone, positive, grounding, cleanses, detoxifies the soul. Isn't that interesting? Well, I just wanted it yesterday. I thought maybe I needed a bit of detoxing. I love the stone. It's fun, and I love holding it. It's a really nice feeling, and it can't do you any harm, can it? Especially as you'll remember what they're supposed to be about, you know. You can always look them up to find out more definition of what they're about, whichever you're drawn to. So I know one lady that uses stone. She'd used the stone when she was doing her driving test. She wanted confidence, so she held a yellow stone. She was drawn to this yellow stone, and it was going to be her confidence stone. A bit like me when I'm using my lovely yellow topaz here. It's not very obvious it's yellow, but it is. And it's got gold through it. I love this. And every time I do a tea with Nan, I'm always holding my beautiful yellow topaz stone, crystal, because it's tactile and it's supposed to be for confidence. I think I've got that now, but I still love holding it. My inner child loves it. So I hold that and it's an association too. So if I use that when I'm doing these tea with Nans or anything else, my brain, my subconscious brain, 95% of me will believe that that is what I'm going to achieve. And the more you do use it and the more you feel that result, the more you're likely to go back and do more or hold more. And it, as I say, it can't hurt, can it? Some people you don't have to show them off. It doesn't have to be big displays of crystal on you, but you can keep them somewhere discreet, couldn't you? So you could use them for different things. You could use them for when you've got an event coming up or a situation, perhaps a family meeting, or you feel you need some extra help in some emotional area. So the ones I picked up yesterday were olive jade. That's a nice one. I know it's backwards, but you can read it but spell it out. Olive jade, a very empowering bold stone, and it lifts and brings you strength, lifts your spirits and brings you strength to overcome both mentally and emotionally. Now, I don't feel I need to hold that today, but I've got it in case anyone else needs to hold it. But I love it. It's for self-worth. Brilliant. I used to have lots of issues with that. But it's a green crystal. It's obviously going to resonate with this area. But independently, it's holding intention of giving you self-worth, which, by the way, will be in the orange area that it affects. So this lovely little crystal will affect two parts of your body and make you feel great with the intention. Okay, lovely. So Muggle stone you've had, I love that. Olive jade, I've got blue quartz, which I'm actually wearing. And that's just, looks like a little blue crystal, but it's on me. Cherry quartz I've shown you. Tree agate is just one. I'm just giving you a handful today. Tree agate is for self-esteem. There. I know it's backwards. You can always read it again. And it's got a few bits. So you can always look up what tree agate is. But it looks like little veins of a tree. It looks like, I can't really show you too much of it there. It's not showing very well, but it's much better to hold. So this little tree agate is lovely. And as I say, I don't personally want it today, but who knows? I might need it tomorrow. So I do collect them. And one of my fun ones here, the last one I'm going to show you, is leopard skin jasper. It's for perception, heightens your perception, strengthens your body, encourages you to have visualization for the future and greater confidence. So that's the card, leopard skin jasper. And this is a lovely crystal. Isn't it beautiful? It's got greens and reds, a bit of pink in there, I think. It's absolutely gorgeous. Much better as you hold it in real life than it is on this screen. Beautiful. And that's just a few I was drawn to get. I've got all the standard ones in the room. I love them all at different times. You know, we don't have the same meal every day. You want a different thing each day. So you might want to collect yourself, and perhaps write this down actually, guys, if you want. So any red crystals at all, will help you in this area of your body, any of them. They, as I say, they all have different energy, independent energy that will give you other things. So they can all be different in that, but they will have an effect on your base chakra. So the brownie stones, you know, the colours closest to that colour will help. Okay, so you might use that for security issues. If you were feeling insecure about something, you might just pick up this red stone or crystal and think, I'm going to use this, and it's going to represent security. Hi, Maya. Happy Monday to you, hon. So when I hold this red crystal, this represents security. I feel secure. Well, that's going to have a huge effect on your subconscious self, isn't it? Whether you believe it, as I say, independent energy from that or not, it's your intention is very powerful. Your focus is very powerful. So we've got orange, maybe an orange crystal. I love orange crystals. And it resonates with the sacral area here. So that will help you automatically on its own, will help you in all your relationships. It will help give you a sense of self-worth naturally as that chakra energy opens and balances. Okay, that's very good for you. So all relationships, amongst other things, you'll just feel great, maybe self-worth. Then you've got yellow, and that's personal power. I remember using all yellow stones when I had to have confidence to try new things. It could be you need, I don't know, to feel more in control of life maybe. And that yellow area, once it's opened, will naturally help you to do that. So all yellow crystals will help you to achieve that feeling. And of course what they have independently. I love them all. They're all, like, as I said, they're like ingredients of a cake. So then we've got the green. Anything green is going to help your heart chakra. But you might use a special green stone for self-love. You know, like these lovely green stones, you might think, well, this particular colour is just what I need. And you have several dark greens, light greens. You can choose. It's your choice. It will be right for you. Whatever you pick up or drawn to is right for you. Now, some people say to me, do I go order them online? Well, you can. And I'm sure that would be okay if you set the intention you'd get the right one, the right crystal for you. But I think if you actually hold them, pick them up and hold them, you automatically feel the energy in this little chakra here in your hands. So you will feel and resonate with that. And you'll kind of respond to that straight away. You'll either want to put it back or you'll want to keep it. And so that will give you an indication if that's your crystal or not, okay? And they're not expensive. All these ones I was showing you today, they're only a couple of pounds. It's not much. But what it does for you in your focus is well worth it, because you're experiencing that. Before you have it, you're thinking, this is what I want, this is going to give it to me, and then you detach because you're trusting the energy of the crystal. That's going to be good for you, because then you relax and enjoy your day, and you look back and you think, I really did feel that. I'm wearing that again. So I think, where did I get to? Green. Then we've got blue, obviously. This is really good for expression and self-awareness and creation. And I mostly wear a blue crystal when I'm talking to you, because then I usually remember what I'm saying. I can have fun doing that. And that's where I'm going with that. And I love to create. I have good ideas when I have a crystal or a blue crystal, because I can listen to my own needs. I can invent things. I can find the right words. So if you have a meeting, perhaps if you've got to speak to someone, if you've got an important email to write or anything to do with communication, maybe you could get a blue crystal and hold that and find out what it's about, but know that independently it will open up that throat chakra. And that's what you need to be able to speak and to be heard. So even if you don't know what they do, and you've got a whole bunch of them, you don't know what they're called, just holding them and feeling the energy in your hands and gauging whether that feels good, or do you want to put it back? And you'll just know. Everyone's developing this knowing anyway. Why not use the energy that's around us? It's natural. So what I get to now, yeah, so blue is good for artists, good for singers, good for speakers, good for people needing to create anything really. It's lovely. And inner child, of course. So we've got indigo, that's this one here, okay? Third eye area. So if you get a dark indigo, dark blue, midnight sky crystal, doesn't matter what it is, pick it up. Does that feel like it's yours? It's going to help you trust your intuition. It's going to help you develop that. It's going to help you think, oh, I just feel I need to do this. So it's going to put you in touch with your feelings and make it easier for you to respond to those and to perhaps do something about it, to change your life in some way. When we trust ourselves, we move forward, don't we? When we don't trust ourselves and we're insecure, we hold ourselves back. So these stones can be used, as I say, for confidence, for courage, for motivation, for all sorts of things. And I am, as I say, I'm not a crystal healer, but I know what I feel. And I am thinking, if people start to use them and they start to get a nice response, maybe email me and tell me about it. nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk. I'd love to hear about your success with them and how you've used them. And if you lose a crystal, then you can always get another one of the same colour, and maybe someone else in this world is going to pick that crystal up and need exactly what you were feeling. So, we're not getting too attached to them, but we're using them while they're in our place, in our consciousness, aren't we? So we've got to indigo, trust and intuition. When you're holding that, it's going to open that chakra. It's going to help you. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I do like a heart and a hug on a Monday, don't you? So this will help to open and give you a sense of trust. It will give you more of yourself, if you see what I mean. Crystals can help amplify you, just like the moon's energy. You know, crystals can amplify what's already inside you to come to the surface of you, to help you. And the last one I've got here, I've written about, was the purple. So obviously you're with the crown chakra here, anything purple. I love purple, but it will help to stimulate that area. It will help you. Oh, I find my colouring has helped me. I've been doing that a lot lately. Yes, Irene, colouring with colours. I've done a talk about that, I'm sure. Colour it in is really good to stimulate those chakras as well. So there's lots of different ways of doing it. But when you're colouring in, you're focused on the colour, and that naturally has an effect on your body. But yeah, why not colouring, colour in something, Irene, with a crystal in your pocket or something, or in your other hand. Perhaps use the blue one or something you feel you need to create. You can have fun, and you can try them for size if you like. Wonder what I'll feel when I hold this one, or I wonder what I'll feel when I hold that one. Or mix and match them, as I say. I love them. They're really exciting when you get into crystals, So we've covered the main chakra areas, haven't we? But what you're drawn to is right for you, okay? So trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling when you hold a crystal. Ask yourself, what do I need? And pick them up and feel what they, measure that inside you. Think, do I like that? Well, for some reason I have to have it. Then perhaps look up why. That's a really nice way of doing it, because you're using yourself to find out why. You're trusting yourself, your intuition. Because some people, as I say, look up, I've got this condition or that condition, what crystals are good for that? And that works too, but it's not really stretching your intuition, is it? They both work, and obviously they're both going to have a great effect, both methods. So, yeah, you can think to yourself, I'm holding this, it's tangible, it's setting the intention. This is what I desire, whatever this is that you need. So it's good to hold, as you can get palm stones, they're quite nice to hold and set the intention. That's quite nice. So find the crystal that suits you, or maybe even one for a friend. You think think about a friend, you think that friend needs this or that, and be guided by your intuition as you pick a stone up and you think, oh, so-and-so will like that. Then pick it up, buy it for them, and give that to them, and tell them what it's called, and make them look up why you've given it to them. That's a nice, fun thing to do as well, isn't it? I put something on the board here. Focus and feel what I want to be real. It's a sentence I've been using for years. I focus and feel what I want to be real, because I'm focusing on what that says it does. And independently, I like the feel of it as well. So I focus and feel what I want to be real. So I might use that one, and I'm focused on that. It becomes real. By the law of attraction, what you're focused on, you're going to draw into your life. So if you're focused on this crystal makes me feel ABC, you're more likely to attract that into your life all day long. And all you have to do is let it come to you. And don't question it. Just think the law of attraction will give me what I'm feeling right now, holding my lovely stone, my muggle stone. I do like the name of that. It's so much fun. So, yeah, I'm almost at the end of that. Yes, I think I've covered everything, really. You've got to trust your own inner guidance, what you need, Think, what can I use as a bonus to myself today? Do I need strength? Do I need energy? I'm just going to use the energy of a crystal that's nearby, or one that I buy, and really enjoy playing with them, because they are great fun. Now, I've got two little oh yes, I've got it on this other bit of paper. If you go to the Tivid Nans and you go to the 13th of the 3rd, 23, you'll find a Tivid Nan chat, like here, and it's called All About Intention. So it's intending that crystal is going to do what it says on the card, or what you've learned about it, or what you just feel about it. This makes me feel. So setting the intention to use that as what they call an external context cue in psychology, you're attaching that intention, that feeling, to this. So every time you pick this up, you're going to, hi May, oh, it's lovely to see you, happy Monday. So every time you pick this up, you've now got an association. It means something, and the more you use it, the more it's going to have an effect on you. You'll expect it to do that, okay? So like taking a magic pill, really. So it's all about intention on the 13th of the 3rd, 23. My favourite thing to reference today is a Nan talk. So if you go onto my website, www.nancyfinch.co.uk, you'll find there's a little chakra man and you'll find all the meditations on there in different colours as well. So enjoy those. But what I'm after showing you today is in the red section here. Tap on that and you'll see a talk I did called Touchstone. And it references basically why you should do it. The same thing. You're attaching an intention with a stone. It could be your lucky stone. This is my fun stone, or this is my lucky stone, or this is my good health stone. You're attaching a thought, a feeling, a desire to that stone. It could be a normal stone from the garden, but it's an attachment to that. As I say, an external context cue. This means this to me. And your brain believes you. Your 95% believes you. So it's all about intention. That talk to you with Nan, 13th of the 3rd, and Touchstone was on the 11th of the 9th, 21. That's in the red section of my Nan talks. So I think I've covered everything. I would love to know which crystal you are drawn to and why. And if you email me, I can give you, or message me on here, I can give you a bit more insight as to why you've chosen that crystal. I just know. Oh, hi Timothy. Thank you for joining us. Happy Monday. Hugs to you. Hope you're having a good day so far. So you can use them for all areas of your life. You can let your inner child choose. If your head is so busy with other things, just think a bit of fun. What do I want to hold or place about me today? What do I want to intend by using this? And have fun learning about your crystals, because it is fun. And you'll have so many definitions on YouTube and all sorts of things. Google them. I've often found quite a lot of definitions adding to the flavour of whatever you're holding, if you like. Thank you, Irene. That's lovely. Big hugs to you. And yes, where's the time gone, eh? It's nearly past already. Maybe I should get a crystal that stretches time. Gives me a feeling I can do more. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I love being here. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about next Monday, but I'm back here again live at 12 o'clock. So please share this, and I'll put it on YouTube later. Please like, subscribe, share. Just give more inspiration to each other, because if we can do that, we're making a difference to ourselves, to them. Collective consciousness, what we draw into our lives becomes more positive, because we are becoming more positive. We affect the whole world just by changing ourselves. So find a crystal to resonate with and use the energy and play with it and have fun. Most of all, connect to that energy, and don't judge why you need it either. Just enjoy it, because at that time you're cleansing in that emotional area, and physical too, actually. So namaste moment. I will see you next Monday. Lots of love to everyone that's listening and watching me. And please, as I say, share it with other people so they might be inspired too. Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, thank you so much. I just love being here for you. And if I can do anything to inspire you, then, as I say, it makes my day. So thank you very much. I will see you next week. Namaste. Lots of love to all of you. Take care.